Amendment 1, tabled in the name of Paul Davis. Thank you.
Move the amendment tabled in the name of my colleague Paul Davis. And here we are again, isn't it? Another Wednesday afternoon, another Plaid Cymru motion where they're outraged about something else. And let me be absolutely clear from the outset. Consistent arguments about the devolution settlement are not only tiring, they are actively distracting from us from the serious challenges that the people of Wales face. While politicians in this chamber argue over powers, structures and the Constitution, hard-working people across Wales are asking a fair and simple question. What has the devolution of powers here actually delivered for me? After more than 2 decades of devolution, the Welsh Government already has extensive powers. The problem is not a lack of powers, the problem is a lack of results from the Labour Government in Cathays Park. People are losing faith in devolution because they see a tired Welsh Labour Government propped up by the separatists in Plaid Cymru that is pushing their left-wing, extreme socialist agenda onto our communities. And people in Wales are getting more and more frustrated, and that frustration is turning into disillusionment with the Senedd, with Welsh politics, and with the entire devolution settlement itself. And today's motion follows a letter sent to the Prime Minister earlier from members of the Labour group. And in that letter, Labour members criticised their Westminster colleagues for directly funding Welsh councils, presenting this as some sort of constitutional offence. But the truth, I'll finish this point and I will. But the truth is this. There is nothing wrong with funding going directly to those who can do the most. Local authorities know their community far better than ministers do in Cathays Park.
I agree, there's absolutely nothing wrong with money going directly to local authorities.
Well, there you are. Thank you. Agree with my point.
No, not at all. Let me finish. But what is not right is that the money that is being sent to through Pride and Place is being told it can only be spent on one community, pitting one deprived area from another. Instead, the Welsh Government, had the money which was originally supposed to come in the local growth fund, it was top sliced from that, would have led to dialogue with local authorities to identify the best way of spending that money across the communities it represented. So that is why this is so devastating, and it is absolutely about the everyday affairs of the people I represent.
Well, Jenna, I don't agree with you, because when the Welsh Government had shares of EU funding, they actually sent it into their Welsh Labour heartlands. It didn't benefit most of the people I represent, so I don't trust this Welsh Labour Government to do the same again. But during the COVID-19 pandemic, it was councils, not ministers here, who proved just how quickly and effectively they could respond when empowered to act and deliver. And I've said it many times before, and Plaid Cymru need to listen to this. Wales has 2 governments, one here and one in Westminster. That's a fact. I know some of you won't like it, but that is the fact of the matter. And for Senedd members to dress this situation up as some sort of constitutional outrage may suit well for those who are obsessed with their socialist ideology of taking powers away from local people to centralise it, because in their view, the state always knows best, doesn't it? But we on these benches know that that approach does nothing to improve the outcomes of the people we represent. It increases bureaucracy at the centre of government and delivers nothing for the people.
You pinpointed the biggest anomaly in your own contribution here. You say that Wales has 2 governments, and that's exactly the problem. That is not normal for an ordinary country, is it?
Well, the mask has slipped. We want separatism. These are the party here that want independence, that would pull our country into the gutter. I'll take no lectures from a party who took money from Colonel Gaddafi. But what matters now is not who controls the money, but whether that money actually delivers results on the ground. And when 2 governments work together, pragmatically, communities will benefit. Growth deals, city regions, free ports, these are not abstract concepts. They're practical examples of how cooperation produces real results in economic outcomes. And that's where the real focus of our time should be, in delivery for the people and providing value for money for the taxpayers of this country who pay their bills and expect a service in return. Because when I knock the doors in Brecon and Radnorshire, no one talks to me about devolving more powers. You can make an intervention if you want, Alan. I'd love to take one. No one talks to me about it. No, I've already taken one from you, Jenny.
Okay.
Go on then, why not? I'm enjoying
Of
this.
course they knock the doors. They want to have resolved the issues that are facing them, whether it's schools, the roads, the lighting, the litter, the crime. All these things are really important. And what this Pride in Places is doing is ensuring that the money has to go to one community rather than the 4 or 5 most
But Jenny,
deprived
you've just
communities.
highlighted me 27 years of failure, because what they tell me is that Wales is broken, a broken health service, broken education, broken farmers who feel neglected, and a broken economy. But the biggest issue, they tell me on a day-to-day basis, is they're fed up with this Labour government and their old bedfellows, Plaid Cymru, who are presenting themselves as something different, but I can assure the people of Wales they are nothing different. They're Labour, but worse. So, as I've said, Llywydd, today's debate offers no solutions to the real problem. You can make an intervention, Reen, if you want to. The debate offers no real solutions to the problems facing Welsh communities. Instead, it reinforces the growing perception of politicians in this place talking about politics, when ordinary, hard-working people are left to pick up the pieces day in, day out. Labour have failed, and as I've said, soon enough, the mask of the separatists over there will slip as well. Wales deserves better than this. It deserves a change of government. It deserves a Conservative government. And for that reason, I urge members to support our motion.
The Deputy First Minister to formally move Amendment 2. Formally. Thank you. Mike Head.